Do you really know the true story of Mary Magdalene? Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew. For centuries, the deepest secrets about Mary Magdalene have been hidden by the Vatican, kept under lock and key in ancient manuscripts and secret archives. Now, for the first time, these secrets are coming to light, revealing a truth that could transform your understanding of this iconic figure in human history. Imagine a woman who was not only one of Jesus' closest disciples, but also his beloved companion, whose union represented the perfect balance between the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine. Mary Magdalene, far from being the repentant sinner that traditional history has tried to paint her as, was a spiritual leader and a figure of great power and influence. Her crucial role has been systematically distorted and suppressed. But why? The revelation of secret Vatican documents takes us on a journey of discovery and mystery. These manuscripts, now being digitized and made publicly available, bring to light shocking details about the true relationship between Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Discover how their union bore fruit, not only spiritual fruit, but also a child that Mary Magdalene had to protect after Jesus' crucifixion. Why was this truth considered so dangerous that it had to be hidden? Get ready for a fascinating journey through the secret corridors of history, where we will explore how and why the true story of Mary Magdalene has been obscured. This is a journey that challenges conventional narratives and invites us to see Mary Magdalene in a new light as the great apostle and companion of Jesus, whose story of love and courage continues to inspire and intrigue. Stay with us until the end to discover how these secrets are finally being revealed and what it means for us all. The true story of Mary Magdalene. Imagine a figure surrounded by mystery and controversy, whose true story has been distorted over the centuries. Mary Magdalene, one of the most enigmatic and misunderstood figures in human history, hides secrets that few have dared to reveal. Who was Mary Magdalene, really? Why was she portrayed so differently from the other apostles? And why was her true importance deliberately suppressed? For centuries, the image of Mary Magdalene has been associated with stigma and misconceptions. Many know her only as a sinful woman, a prostitute redeemed by the love of Jesus. But what lies behind this simplistic narrative? Ancient documents and manuscripts, many of which were kept secret by the Vatican, reveal a much more complex and fascinating story. Mary Magdalene was not just a follower of Jesus, but a spiritual leader, an apostle to the apostles, whose influence and wisdom rivaled that of Jesus' own disciples. The apocryphal Gospels, especially the Gospel of Mary, offer a radically different view. These texts, excluded from the official biblical canon, portray Mary Magdalene as an authority figure, someone who had a deep understanding of the teachings of Jesus. In many passages, she's described as having a unique spiritual connection to Jesus, being his spiritual consort and, according to some scholars, his wife. The true story of Mary Magdalene is closely linked to the need to hide her offspring after Jesus' death. This closely guarded secret points to a direct line of descent from Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Imagine the magnitude of this revelation. The heirs of Jesus and Mary Magdalene living among us, protected by a 1,000-year-old secret. The opening of the Vatican archives and the digitization of countless documents have brought to light information that was previously buried under layers of censorship and misinformation. These revelations not only redefine the role of Mary Magdalene, but also transform our understanding of the early days of Christianity. As we explore these documents, we discover a woman of great strength and wisdom, whose true story is finally emerging from the shadows. Prepare yourself for a journey of discovery as we unravel the true essence of Mary Magdalene, the woman who defied the conventions of her time and became an eternal symbol of courage and faith. The union of Mary Magdalene and Jesus, a spiritual and transformative love. Mary Magdalene and Jesus of Nazareth share a love story that transcends time, a union that was not only emotional but deeply spiritual. This connection is not just a modern theory, but is rooted in ancient texts and manuscripts that challenge traditional narrative. Imagine a love so profound that it becomes the central pillar of a spiritual revolution. The revelation of ancient manuscripts. Recently discovered documents hidden in the Vatican archives reveal the true nature of the relationship between Mary Magdalene and Jesus. These manuscripts, kept secret for centuries, describe a partnership of equals, where Mary Magdalene is not just a follower, but a spiritual and intellectual consort. These texts describe moments of profound connection, where they meditated together, shared spiritual insights, and planned to spread a message of love and balance. Little has been publicized about the discovery of the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, which was discovered on the right bank of the Nile River around 1896. Much of the Gospel had been lost to time, however. It is noted that much of the information contained in this document closely resembles information contained in the Book of Enoch. The big question is, why was this gospel discarded from the sacred book? We know that many other books and documents were not even mentioned. Why have an incomplete sacred book? What great secret do these documents hold? But the secrets are coming to light, so let's watch and continue researching. A union that challenges the traditional narrative. The story of the union between Mary Magdalene and Jesus is one of the most controversial and fascinating parts of human history. It was not just a romantic relationship, but a union of souls destined to bring about a new era of spiritual understanding. The idea that Jesus and Mary Magdalene had children together is a shocking revelation that challenges established beliefs and suggests a sacred lineage that continues to this day. The need for protection and concealment. After Jesus' crucifixion, Mary Magdalene was forced into hiding to protect the offspring of this sacred union. She fled, taking Jesus' secrets and descendants with her, seeking refuge in safe places. This act of protection was vital to preserving Jesus' lineage and teachings, ensuring that the true message would not be completely erased by the forces that sought to control it. The spiritual legacy of a sacred union. The union between Jesus and Mary Magdalene represents the perfect balance between masculine and feminine energies, a harmony that is essential for spiritual ascension. Together, they were a living example of how divine love can manifest in human form, inspiring generations to seek the same integration and balance. Today, with access to these ancient manuscripts and the increasing digitization of the Vatican archives, we are beginning to understand the depth and impact of this union. The need to hide. After the crucifixion of Jesus, Mary Magdalene found herself in an extremely dangerous situation. The true extent of her relationship with Jesus, as well as the fruits of that union, needed to be protected at all costs. But why exactly did she have to hide? What powerful secrets did she harbor that put her life at risk? The spread of Christianity brought not only followers, but also fierce enemies. Mary Magdalene, now a mother and guardian of a sacred lineage, became the target of threats. Recently discovered documents record that she was persecuted not only by the Romans, but also by religious factions who saw her as a threat to their power. Historians claim that Mary Magdalene fled to the south of France, where she lived out the rest of her days in secret. The famous legend of Saint-Baume, a cave in Provence where she supposedly lived and preached, is a testament to her desperate escape. She wasn't just hiding for her own safety, but also to protect the sacred lineage she carried. Imagine the strength and courage it took to survive in a world that wanted to erase her existence. What do these secret documents reveal about the challenges Mary Magdalene faced? And how are these secrets, hidden for centuries, finally coming to light? Stay with us as we unravel the mysteries of this incredible journey. The Vatican Manuscripts. The Vatican's secret archives hold much more than just religious accounts. Recently, unearthed documents have begun to reveal a different story, full of secrets that defy the official narrative and have been kept secret for centuries. Imagine researchers in the Vatican's underground chambers carefully thumbing through ancient manuscripts. The air is thick with anticipation as each page turns to reveal information that could dismantle the foundation of Christianity's most powerful institution. Among these texts are documents that confirm the existence of descendants of Mary Magdalene and Jesus, hidden away to protect the structure and authority of the Church. These manuscripts not only describe the deep spiritual relationship between Jesus and Mary Magdalene, but also detail the lineage that emerged from that union. There is evidence that this family tree was carefully traced by the Vatican over the centuries, with the goal of keeping these descendants out of public view. Recent discoveries on the internet indicate that the Vatican is still searching for these descendants, fearing that their existence could destabilize its entire heritage and authority. In addition, there are documents that mention contacts with extraterrestrial beings throughout human history. These accounts describe encounters with benevolent entities who shared spiritual wisdom, as well as beings with domineering intentions. These contacts, kept secret, were suppressed to avoid panic and maintain the hegemony of the Church's earthly power. The idea that beings from other worlds influenced human history is intriguing and controversial, challenging our perceptions of the origins of spiritual wisdom and knowledge. The revelation of these documents raises profound questions. Why did the Vatican hide this information for so long? What is the true impact of these revelations on faith and history? The answers can be found in the archives, but only now, with the digitalization and dissemination of information via the internet, are these hidden truths beginning to emerge. With each new discovery, the puzzle becomes clearer. Secrets that have been kept for so long are coming to light, forcing us to reevaluate our understanding of history and spirituality. The audience is invited to embark on this journey of discovery, questioning and reflecting on the implications of these revelations. Conclusion: the journey continues. Throughout this video, we explore long-hidden secrets about Mary Magdalene, Jesus, and the secret Vatican manuscripts. But in reality, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The real story is much deeper and more complex than we can imagine. What else is hidden in the Vatican archives? What other secrets are waiting to be revealed? With each discovery, new questions arise, instigating an endless search for the truth. The revelation of documents proving the union between Mary Magdalene and Jesus and the existence of their descendants is a discovery that could forever change our understanding of history and faith. But the mystery does not end there. The manuscripts that mention extraterrestrial contacts challenge us to reconsider the origin of our spiritual wisdom. These revelations, kept secret for so long, are beginning to come to light thanks to digitization and the dissemination of information via the internet. The journey of discovery is just beginning. We invite you to join us. We are on this quest for truth, to question, to research, and to share our own theories. The story of Mary Magdalene is an example of how hidden truths can emerge, challenging the status quo and offering a new perspective on our past. Let's continue to unravel these mysteries together. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with your friends and family. Leave your comments below and join the discussion. Every opinion counts, and together we can discover more about these hidden secrets. The journey continues, and you are part of it. This is just the beginning of a series of discoveries that can forever change the way we see the world and our history.